With the bars?
You got bars?
Hell no.
You sure?
I got no bars.
You sure? We got the mic right
I
here.
don't got no bars. I'm like Enzo from WWE. I just talk out my ass. It just sounds good. It sounds good.
All right. What up, everybody? Your boy, Joe Fucarino, Therapy Without a Degree podcast. To my left, I have Miss Hitomi Takata.
What's going on, guys?
And we got some special guests in the building.
Oh, man.
Hey.
Who we got here? Who
It's
we got?
the real shit talkers on.
The real shit talkers on?
Matt, the mother effing dragon, with my boy Alex, the heel.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Also, I think we have a caller on the line. Who's on the phone? Yo, you live on the podcast.
What's going on?
You rocking the whole podcast or what?
Like 5 minutes. What's the topic we talking about?
All right, hold on. Well, we literally just started right now as you're calling. So I was gonna say, what's up, guys? Thanks for coming through.
Yeah, boom.
Thanks for coming through.
Oh, yeah.
So the real shit talkers.
Yeah.
You guys just talk shit
That's
Basically.
exactly.
about what?
And
Tell our listeners.
Basically, like we said, the real shit talkers, we would be like, 32, 33 episodes in. We normally go live on Sunday mornings. We say 11-ish, because when we do it on time at 11, we always have some kind of system failure or something happens. Something happens at 11-ish.
The ish.
So we on that time. But
Not expecting.
basically, we talk about any and everything, and we don't hold shit back. We basically tell you how it is. So if you got a problem relationship with your girl and you ask us, we are blunt as hell.
Okay.
And we tell you the real truth.
Yes.
I like that.
If you got anything to ask us, like relationship wise, dating wise, job wise, anything you want, anything
Toys,
you talk about,
I
we
don't
don't
know,
care. We just talk about
whatever.
everything.
And we allow you to tune in with us, to talk live with us right on the chat. And
Okay. You guys got a nice little live, people going on and asking questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have an open door policy on our podcast. So if anybody hit us something like say they want to come through on a Sunday morning and be on it, we got no problem with them come through and they can speak their mind. We don't care.
We kind of very similar. I let anybody. It's like, yo, come through.
Yeah, like our last podcast, we were talking about something that I heard on another podcast where one was talking about how there are a lot of bitch ass men out here. So I listened to it and it pissed me off, and they contradicted themselves too much in their podcast. So I was like, yeah, we got to talk about it, and we did, because we have another member named Junior, but we call him Junebug.
Okay, Junebug.
And we had one of his friends show up, because she was a female, get her respected, and a lot of people watched the episode, and they were like, they loved it. It was like, it wasn't like more of a podcast, it was more like the real debate between sexes to actually understand both sides.
I've been wanting to do that a little bit more. I want to get some more girls on here. Yo, Aunt, you coming through when we're gonna do the debate, a battle of the sexes?
What's that?
You gonna come through when we do the battle of the sexes podcast?
When?
I don't know. Whenever we do it.
Battle of the sexes, what's that gonna be disgusting? Like,
Yeah, it was like a battle of the sexes example.
Well, it was an example of the difference between men and women in feeling aspects. Also, why men do the upbringing of a lot of men that causes them to behave the way that they behave. The expectations of a man in a relationship, chivalry. We touched on like a lot of different.
Basically like to like do a simple version of it. The female that came on our show was like about chivalry. Is it dead? And we explained to her it's not dead. Most women just say a lot of guys are too soft, but they realize that most guys don't act like that till they get a woman that want to act like that, and then when they leave them, what's the first thing you want to do? You want to act the same way to every woman you meet because you want that to be the right thing, but not all women want it.
Yeah.
And she kind of made us like, that's not true. I said, think about it. Samson cut his hair for a woman, she betrayed him. Napoleon took over the world for a woman, and look what happened to him. Every guy does everything for a woman. It's nothing that we don't do. We're fine with what we got.
And then we got also into like different parts of it, Joe. They got into different like, okay, from chivalry, it was like, let's break it down. All right, so why do men become the way they become? So we talked about single mom households, raising a man.
Okay.
We talked about how a lot of what a man is gets diluted because of that situation,
Right.
and it takes time or mentorship for a man to become the man he's supposed to be. Now, a lot of times us men don't get that. Especially if you're from the hood, you're not gonna get that memory.
Well, now if you're growing up from with your mom,
yeah,
we stepped upon that recently, didn't we? Or was that just in our conversation? Or was that on the podcast?
I don't know about recently, but I think we
touched upon that a little bit. You know.
Yeah, those are the kind of things right there we touch upon, and then we kind of get like that blind focus, and then we realize we've been talking about it for 45 minutes.
And then it just goes, right?
This ain't what the show was about, first off.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. But all right, the topic for today. Let me find it up. Let me read it. It has to do with credit.
Oh, I got bad credit, so this is gonna be great.
Yeah, I got bad credit.
Rebuilding over here. Rebuilding. I got you.
Yeah, Ant, you're good at this. Finances and credit.
Finances and credit.
Yeah, this is the topic for today.
All right. I might have to get you right back.
Yeah, hit us back.
All right.
All right. So the question was, well, they said there should be a podcast on Second Amendment rights and the importance of that. We're not doing that right now. Also, about credit scores and using credit cards and banks to your advantage, because you can't do anything in life with bad credit.
You
Definitely can't.
And yeah, that definitely made me think a little bit, because I be telling people like, yo, you gotta be worried about your shit.
Yeah, I just found that out not too long ago, because I want to start up a small business.
Okay.
And I like doing a lot of things. Like I do, beside the podcast, we both dab in our own little job fields of what we do outside of it. And like with me, with the credit I got, I can't get a loan from the bank for any reason until I get my student loan paid down.
Yeah.
So I can't do anything with what I want to. But I got friends that graduated high school from me that have no degree, anything, opening up stores and stuff. And I'm like, I don't understand how are you doing this? Like you have way worse credit than I did. And I know mine is not that bad, but they're opening up businesses, and I'm like, I'm doing something wrong. I should probably take care of a long time ago. But I was blinded because
Or you have your student loans?
I have student loan, but my student loan is from 2004, and it was a small student loan. Once I graduated and I got my first job, the first time I did my taxes, they took the whole entire thing. So I was like, that should cover most of my student loan. I was just out of school for like 5 months, and my taxes was like it had made a comment.
Well, they didn't talk to you about what interest and anything like that.
Talk to me.
They explained it to you.
Let me tell you, talking about interest about 3 years ago when they took my taxes. My taxes was over $4,000. They took it all. And I talked to upper higher education, and they was like, "Oh yeah, it was only like 3,000 something, so we took the full thing to pay it off. Cool. The next one you gotta do my taxes, and they go, no, you have a balance of like $7,000 still." And I was like, "But that's not what I was told and what I wrote down."
Right.
They was like, "Yeah, well, I think she might have misread it." So I was like, so my $1,000 student loan I got turned in over double digits in a shorter time. I said, "You've been taking my taxes every year since I graduated since 06.
That's ridiculous.
So I haven't been able to get it completely fixed. Like now I finally got into a deferment plan where I pay $5 a month, and the constant payments I do will give me back my taxes, because I haven't got my taxes since my son was born, and he just turned 11. So 11 years I haven't got my taxes. I just be working all year round, and basically my payments.
I have to be a lawyer for that shit.
How insane is the school system that they
well, yeah, I think it's all fraud.
And you put him as your dependent.
No, he's on mine. He's on my wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if he was on mine, they would take it all night, but still, they would take all of it.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they don't love me. I try
don't
my
love
best to
anybody.
love them. They don't love me.
Now, for student loans, are you like, I don't know if you want to open up about any of yours, but did they kill you? Like, did they you get raped?
Hell yeah. That's a fucking mortgage right there. Like,
yeah.
That's a monthly payment.
They kill you with that interest, right?
Yeah.
See, they never explain to you that you're supposed to pay over your amount. So if your student loan is just say 200, let's just say 200,000, like that'll be like a good year. 200,000 for
what school is this?
We're gonna say,
let's just say you
whoa.
go to Ivy League or something. Okay.
You go to regular
So
college.
you're on the wrong podcast.
Yeah, we're on the wrong
This is
podcast.
therapy without a degree.
So
right.
so let's say you got a $200,000 student loan. You got room, board, all that good stuff, right?
Okay.
All right. They don't tell you when you get out, right, that your payments are going to be $200 a month. Gary, they don't tell you you're supposed to be actually paying $240 a month. Each month, that $40 accumulates.
Yeah.
And then they add interest on top of that. Each month. So now by the end of the month, you're owing an extra like $1,500, $2,000.
Yeah.
That's how they got him.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And the sad thing is, the job I work at now, there's a lot of people there that go to school and they talk to me every morning. They go, why do you want to go back to school? And then I have to break it down to them like, yo, it's not for everybody. I don't knock your hustle for you going back to school what you want, but I can't do it. They go, why? I said, I'm still fighting student loans now from school. And I was like, I already been had my degree what I wanted, and I used it, but all my money goes towards higher education loan.
That's what I'm saying. So all that money that you're gonna make, that's how I see it. Like, yo, you get your degree, right? And let's just say, you have a degree and you're gonna make $80,000 a year, and I'm gonna make $50,000. Yo, it don't matter. For the first mad long, I'm gonna be making more technically.
Yeah.
Because after everything I owe.
Yeah, because like my father, he does graphic web design. He's self-taught. He works for HBO. He beat out 6 other guys that had degrees, but some of the fact that you can pay him a certain amount and not have to lose much money paying them to do what they the same job he can do. So he makes like $66 an hour sitting on his ass. Other dudes would have to get paid almost $90. That's a big cut, and HBO not wanting to pay.
Oh yeah.
A year alone, like I think the first 4 months my father worked there, he moved to Pennsylvania and got a house immediately. He fixed up his credit in a year that he'd been trying to fix for a long time. He fixed it up in a year because of the job, just because he didn't have a real degree. Like I try telling people at my job, I'm like, everything that you're going for in life with school, they say you need a degree. I said, but how many times you go to a place and you ask them, oh, where'd you go to school? And they tell you a 2-year trade school, and they've been working in this field longer than you, but you're going to school for 4 years to be broke to get the same field.
No.
What's the purpose of it?
To be broke.
It's all monopoly.
And working for McDonald's.
Yeah, because like I got a friend right now. I explained to him he's going back with his master's degree. And I explained to him, I was like, you going in what? And he was like, criminal justice. I said, how many people with a master's degree go to criminal justice and get their job filled? He was like, many. I said, dude, I can call 2 people right now that don't got it and been working their job for 10 years. And I said, they would get paid more than you, but so in fact, they can hire them because they don't have to pay them for the master's degree.
Exactly.
Now, he had to think about it for a couple months. He took off a year. He was like, I took a year off. He said, I got to really rethink this. He said, because right now I'm working at Home Depot to pay all student loans, and I don't want to be here. And I was like, that's usually what happens. Like half our part-time is all students. All the people full-time is older people that's been working there for years. Yeah. Everybody under like 25 is all part-time, they're all school. And every last one of them were like struggling.
And a lot of times they tell you you're overqualified.
Yes.
When you have that master's, you're overqualified because they don't want to pay you.
I've been overqualified for jobs I worked in just because I worked in another job similar to it. They said, you overqualified, we can't pay you that much. I didn't ask for that.
Yeah.
I just want to work. I need the bread. Like, no.
You just need something, yeah.
Like you saying I get $50 an hour, I would take 30. If you just get me hired, I can work for 30. But you overqualified, they got to pay you, but they don't want to do it. That's why I try to tell people, I was like, without a degree, seriously, there's people out there with jobs. Like, I worked at a Walmart. I didn't like working there. One of my bosses was 24. I was 27. He was my store manager.
Yeah.
He got the job going to a job fair.
Wow.
People that have been working there 10, 15 years are not even store managers. He went to a job fair and became a store manager in a year.
Yeah, and then they make a
no kind of degree. I was like, so that makes you what? Yeah. It makes you think like, what am I doing wrong?
Experience is everything.
It really is.
It's so tough when you hear them like you come out with your degree and they go, okay, what's your background? What's your experience in this?
Oh yeah.
My experience. I just sat in school for like 4 years.
The better one. Well, you got your degree, but look at somebody with 15 years of experience.
15 years of experience.
Well, I just got out. So
I was 15 years old.
I just got out. Like,
I was like how am I gonna get experience if you're not giving me the chance to get experience?
Like a lot of times,
that's a good one. But hey, it's just the world.
But then on the flip side of that is that if you don't get a degree, then you're just like everybody else, and you could get replaced. One day you go in and you don't have a job.
Yes, exactly. That is also true.
So like I said, like my father at HBO, he actually replaced the guy that had the degree. They let him go.
Yeah, I think it goes both sides.
Yeah, so it's like it's basically like an even playing field. Either way you look at it, you got a degree, you still can get let go. If you don't got a degree, you still can let go.
Degree, more money.
It's basically whatever company that you're working for at that time. If they want to save money or they want to spend money, if they got the money extra to spend, why not hire the people that you need? If you don't got the money to spend, why have people work the much stay there?
Yeah.
You let them go. Like it's like it's a real monopoly. Like Home Depot last year made $98.6 billion out of the blue. all the full timers are not even getting none of that money, but the managers in certain stores are getting. And it makes no sense whatsoever because some of the managers don't even want to be there. Like some of them hate the job. They don't want to be there. They really want to leave the company, but they're getting paid this money. But you won't pay your full timers the extra $1 raise, but you're getting them a 28-cent raise. But you made $96.8 billion. 28 cents to all your stores is not even close to like $100,000. You can at least do $1 million and get everybody a $1 raise, but you don't want to do it because you want to keep the money.
Right.
But once everybody start leaving, all of a sudden now the first day they offer it, we can offer you just $1 more if you can work a certain amount of hours. Or you can offer it because you lost a lot of people all of a sudden. It's just some monopoly thing going on with a lot of them.
Yeah.
Hey, what business is?
That's what business says, man.
I work with too many. I work for Toys R Us. I work for Walmart. I work for Home Depot. I even work for a collection company, and they were raping me the worst.
Yeah.
I worked from 7 in the morning to 7 at night on the phone with customers,
7 to 7.
and I made $11 an hour. My check, you ain't got paid twice a month. You only got paid the 7th and 21st. And them checks was like down south. They made sense because it cost so called cheap.
Yeah,
but that's bullshit. Both my checks would literally be almost everything I had to pay.
Because they hit you with the taxes.
Yeah,
the taxes is still like
that's the amount back.
The taxes is heavy.
And you guys get taxed on so this guy said on cars and shit, right?
If you own your car here and go down there, they make you pay $200 a month tax on your car.
What
bullshit is that?
Yep.
Where, that south?
Mm-hmm. North Carolina.
That's crazy.
You have to. Some of my friends down there, cars are still registered up here in New Jersey, and when they get pulled over, they go, I'm just down here visiting somebody, I'm going back, just so they don't have to pay that tax. But you get paid tax on your car. If it's fully paid off, you pay taxes on it.
Fuck out of here.
It's the most stupid thing.
That's why I'm moving to DR.
DR.
Like it's a stupid thing, but like I said, it's depending on where you live at. And once you start figuring out things, you start realizing what's going on, and then you start realizing that all around the world shit is just more crazy than what you think it is when you live at.
Yeah, no, I just be joking. We do have it pretty good. We take shit for granted. Now, but for the credit, you said now you try with businesses and they're giving you shit.
Yeah, if you have a bad credit, you're not getting no business started at all.
Yeah.
For the loan. Yeah.
No, well, that's not true. That's
Yeah.
not. Honestly, that's not actually true.
Well, I think it depends
because I'm sorry, got you. I run my own business.
Okay.
So it wasn't great, but if you register with an LLC, you could definitely.
I tried to Wells Fargo. I actually talked to the manager of the bank and talked about it. And he was like, do you have any kind of loan, like a student loan? I was like, yeah, I'm trying to pay it off now. He paid the system, turned it around, and it denied me still. I could not get it.
Well, no, because you was looking for a loan for.
No, I'm trying to look to do an LLC. It still denied me in the
Dude,
system.
LLC
even without
$159.
That's why I was going to pay, and it denied me. They wouldn't let them finish it. That's why I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, because the LLC, you're supposed to just go in there and you pay the.
You just go
Yeah,
in.
man.
You pay the $150 and you're good.
Yeah, but see, I've been having a student loan, like I said, since 2006. And I'm just now starting to pay on it. So for some reason now, it's just like
Don't go
every
to
system I go to, and they start asking for information, that pops up no matter what now. And I don't know when that started happening, but I literally can't do anything until I get it paid off or get it out of the deferment or whatever they can do out of it. So I'm basically screwed from
You got fucked because after Obama, that's when the student loans were a lot better. Like with Sally Mae and all that shit, that was all scamming. So you got fucked.
I'm about to say, I got out of school when Bush was still president. So I was fucked going forward. And now I'm like stuck and I can't change it. So
it is what it is, man. You learn from it. But all right, so what advice can we give? What advice do you have for people just for building their credit? Because that's the thing. A lot of times they don't talk about that shit in school.
Nope.
In high school, these kids don't know.
Especially if you want to be an entrepreneur. School's not for entrepreneurs.
Not at all.
It's for factory workers. That's what it is.
They don't mention at all about opening your own business. They don't mention any of that shit. They'll say it real slick. But they never say any of that. They don't say, yo, you don't have to go to college.
Yeah.
Or if they do, they be like, oh, you don't got to go to college. You could be a bum. Like, that's the only option that they give you.
It's not, they're trying to force you to try to go to school to make it seem like you're not going to be nothing.
Yeah.
But then you realize the majority of people that work around school ain't go to college. Yeah. And they just happen to fall into that field.
Exactly.
Like, it's a girl at my job now. She's going to school to be a gym teacher. She told me her classes. I said, why do you have any of them classes?
Time out. You go to school to be a gym teacher?
Yes. That's the face I made.
What?
One of her classes would be a gym teacher. Is algebra, and another one is history. I said, she was like, I'm making kids run a lap, so what do I need to learn those two for? And she was like, and I got one of the hardest teachers in New Jersey. She said out of her whole 100% class, 70% of them failed.
Wow.
I was like, that's hurtful. And,
What's hurtful?
Because
what's hurtful is that she's going to school to be a gym teacher.
She said she about to leave and go join the army.
She needs to join something. Nah,
like, I didn't know you had to go join your gym. She was like, yeah, you have to. She said, you have to. Then I asked Mackenzie, he said, yeah, that's why he was on Mega Sci-Fi. He
That's
went to school to be a gym teacher.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yo, how much of a douchebag can you be to these kids?
Oh, I'm drunk right now. I'm going to be a great gym teacher.
What would you say? What advice would you give to the kids? Like,
once they give you that fucking credit card with like a $4,000 limit, that doesn't mean to go on a shopping spree.
And end up at Flight Club for no reason.
well, it takes you a little bit of time to get to the 4,000. It's quick, but they start with like 500.
Yeah.
I think the
But they put that shit up real quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Real quick.
They'll start at like 5.
They tease you.
You'll get another one for 5.
Then all of a sudden you got $4,000. But you don't have $4,000.
See, I couldn't have one of those because I would forget I have it and be like, I'm broke all the time. And then be like, I got $4,000 in the car. I still ain't never touched.
But that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, that's how with my money now. I have money I put in my wallet. Just regular cash in my wallet.
Yeah.
I be forgetting I have it over my wallet. I'm
Yeah,
like, what the hell, I have $200 in my wallet.
Yeah,
I've
now-
been broke for like a week.
Nowadays,
That's good.
we forget about cash because we're always using the card. You know,
Yeah.
we're so used to it.
You
It's
have
like
no
the
idea how many
opposite.
times I'm swiping my card. I look at it like, what am I doing?
What am I doing? I don't want to do this again. No.
I swipe my card so much now that I can do it with my eyes closed and through the machine and done. They'd be like, how do you do that without looking? I do this every day on a constant
Yeah.
rotation.
On a regular.
I remember I was talking to you about that. It's like I drink a lot of Red Bull because I can't drink coffee now, so I'm like constantly.
That is hella bad.
I know, but I mean,
You know I'm a
I can't
trainer,
have the
right?
shits all day. Like I need it, you know.
Stop.
He's a personal trainer and he don't drink drugs. It's rare for
Yeah.
if you see
Then
him
we
drink
need
one
to
of
talk
those, it's
about.
like he
I
about
need
to
like
get
natural energy.
Yeah, I'll
Bananas are not cutting it.
I'll help you out.
She's like, nah, it's not cutting.
Stop the Red Bull before you die.
Before I die.
Before you die.
Yo,
It shut down your kidney.
She's been on the Red Bull though.
It shut down
Yeah.
your heart and your kidney.
I'm
You gotta be careful.
yeah, it's pretty bad. But yeah, so then I was telling him, I'm like, okay, it's at the point where do I need the Red Bull or am I just getting like that swipe? You know when you get happy, you swipe it.
Yeah, that's swipe happy. Yeah.
Yeah, like okay, I bought something. Now I'm satisfied. Whatever the fuck it is, it could
That
be.
little reward system.
Yeah.
I get sad for like that
Or
too.
going in the store, like little shit like that. Like you just went in there. It's like a habit.
Like I got something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like the opposite.
Yeah, he
yo.
don't do that.
I get so I get in the store and it takes me so long to decide what I want because like I think about me swiping my card.
Yo,
Like I like
so like you understand? If we go to the store, because we both play games a lot. If we go to the store and I buy a game, he would debate 2 weeks before he buy it. We could be in there right now to get it, and he'd be like, you know what? I'll wait. He would not buy it. Like it's hard to get him to buy things.
Yeah.
The only you
Yeah,
get
he can't force me. He'd be
I'm
like,
like,
yo,
the
you
game.
gotta get
Just
it
buy
now.
it right now.
You gotta go now. You gotta go now. I'm like, I don't think I need to go now. He's like,
So are you frugal or like do you spend?
No. Well, see, here's the thing. I had a lot of experience when it came down to like messing up credit, fixing credit, all that stuff. Like I have a lot of experience.
Well, not the fixing is.
It's like, so like, so now it's kind of like I'm really hesitant on what I do and how I use my money now. So if it doesn't go to something that I could use, like probably in a week, or something I'll be happy about in a week, then I try not to get it.
That's willpower.
Yeah, he's super total
I'm trying to
opposite.
say,
We'd be in the store, he'd be like, "Oh, new pops."
I
And I'm like, "What are you?"
I buy things right then and there for the simple fact that I'm a collector. That's just what I do. I collect stuff, but at the same time, I look for stuff for a long term value. So if I buy like Funko Pops, I'm not looking to buy them because everybody collected them. I'm looking to buy them because the prices go up. Eventually, they go to a certain point. I can sell them.
What the hell is pops?
Funko Pops are like bobbleheads.
Oh,
Yeah, like the little dudes.
that you leave in a box and you don't do anything with?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, hating, y'all.
There's some Funko Pops. It's like $10 worth like $400 right now. For it. So I basically collect things like that. So I don't buy things just because it has like just a stupid purpose. I buy it for a long term effect of when the price get right, then it's gone. I will resell it right then and there. So I had to buy things on the fly right then and there because things saw like that, and then I missed my chance. So I'm mostly more about collecting it to get the money value out of it right then and there,
flip it.
than me missing out on it and then watching people online going, I just sold mine for like $1,000. I had 3 in my hand and I didn't buy it. Like I've been like that for a while when it comes to like that. Anything else like that, it comes like sneakers, clothes. Mostly, it's rarely certain only games I buy a year. Other games I let them sit there until they like $20 on the rack 2 years later.
Yeah.
But if it comes to like certain things like that, I buy those on an average day basis. But I know how to spend my money to a way that I can pay my bills, buy those, and then still have cash left over all the way up until when I feel like I need money again.
Yeah.
I don't do like I did when I was 16. I get a $400 check and it's
Gone, right?
Like, it took me a long time to realize that. It took me until I got my girlfriend to realize how to spend my money right.
Okay.
It makes it sad.
I mean,
I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm meticulous when it comes to shit like that, like clothes and shit like that. I'm the type, I used to go to the mall twice just to make sure I wanted it. I go just to look and I'm thinking, but I am bad when it comes to like 7-Eleven, the little shit.
You know what? I'm with you on this. The 7-Eleven.
The things like
the
that.
The little quick runs.
Yeah, the quick runs, I'm bad.
Those kind of
I'm bad. But I'm not the type of dude, like, I won't go in the mall and come out with 1 million bags.
Yeah, okay.
I'm that type, like I said, I'll go look, I'll be thinking, and I come back a week later, I go, do I really want that? Or I'll buy something, I'll return it, I'll be like, nah, never mind. You know, like,
Right.
But when it comes to other shit, like 7-Elevens, or if I'm real quick getting little things here and there, you know, like.
I got a friend, like, he buys stuff and returns it the next day. He just needs that satisfaction of buying it.
see
Like,
what I
that
mean?
little
That's
weird.
that.
Yeah, he just needs that satisfaction of buying it, but take it back.
Hey, at least he returns it. I can't return my Red Bulls, unfortunately.
Yo, and them shits are expensive too.
They
Hell
are.
yeah.
They're like
Like $3 for that little can.
The little one, yeah. I got the medium one.
Almost.
Yeah,
like
no, that
240
shit-
something,
I drunk
250
one when
something.
it came out. I didn't like it, and I never touched it.
You never did it again?
Yeah.
It's like Four Loko without the alcohol.
First of all, I still
got a
have
Four
one
Loko.
of those.
Four Loco without the 4.
Don't. That shit will kill you.
What?
Yeah. What you mean? Is that enticing? That shit will kill
He
you.
does that on that show too. I'm like, yo, so you're not as deaf. You're like,
It's just like,
You had me at kill me.
You had me a kill.
you seriously did. No, I do that. I do that a lot because, like that, like I said, stuff I don't drink like that. And people go, it's bad for you. I'd be like, wonder how bad. Let me go look this up real quick. I need to know the statistics on how bad stuff is without me ever touching it. There's a lot of things I really don't do much. Like, I don't drink those. I do drink alcohol, but just the alcohol I drink, they be like, you want to try this? Nah. Let me go see how some people look after they finish drinking a bottle of this and see how they act. And I was like, they look stupid. I don't think I want that. Like, me and him get to that mindset and stuff now that if you be like, oh, that's fun, but it might hurt you, we both be like,
Both of y'all?
Because he's adventurous. He like doing extreme stuff. I don't. So we'll both sit there and be like,
I'm like, oh, that's gonna kill me. I take your challenge.
Oh, they're devils over
yeah,
there.
no, I know they're dope.
He just don't care.
I don't.
But if I will.
Want me to do it? Camera?
But if I do have really any advice about
Yeah, just basically finances and how to get the credit up. Like, 'cause a lot of people don't. That's the thing; they have no fucking idea what to do with the credit cards. They don't know how to build it.
well, if you're first starting to build your credit, don't be afraid of the secure card. You know, some people like run away from the secure card.
Yeah.
They're like, well, because you gotta pay in to get what they give you like extra $100 or something like that.
Sometimes it's that.
Well, don't be afraid of secure card. Yeah, it's a high APR rate, but within 6 months you can get whatever card you want. Yeah, if you're being smart about it. Something me and him was talking about not that long ago is the loan.
Yeah.
It's like after you get your card and you're able to get you a personal loan, get a personal loan, but don't use the personal loan.
Right.
Use the loan to pay back the loan.
To build your credit.
To build your credit. All right, so you go in, you take whatever type of loan that they want to give you. We only can give you about $4,000, $3,000. Okay, fine, take it. All right. Oh, how long? 6 months?
Pay that shit right back.
Right back. Every month. Here you go. Right back. Let them get direct deposit into another account that you put the loan money in. Let them take it straight out. All you doing is paying what, the interest? Paying interest.
Right.
Yeah, so extra $20, $40.
You're like investing in yourself.
So within a year from doing secure card and a personal loan, within a year you should jump up. If your credit don't jump crazy, then you're doing something crazy.
Yeah,
wrong.
it's definitely go up. Like when I first got my first car, that shit was going up.
Yeah, like you see the significant difference in just getting a car. Like imagine getting a whole loan from a bank and you're showing the bank, hey, I can pay you guys back.
Right away.
The first thing I'm gonna do soon as your loan is up, hey, yo. Got a couple thousands that you might be interested in.
Yeah.
That's when you can start talking about being more of an entrepreneur at that point. Now you can take that money and start investing in like whatever you want to invest in the business,
Right.
you want to invest in the house, whatever you want to do.
And you start having practice dealing with your finances.
Definitely.
I heard the best way to start really building it, you just buy like the stupid shit that you would never like. You buy like a Best Buy, not a Best Buy.
Don't get a Best Buy card.
Yeah, not a Best Buy card, but some store.
Don't get a Best Buy.
Yeah, but
They will fuck your life up.
yeah, you start getting TVs and shit. Nah, but like a store card that you don't really ever go to.
Yeah.
You
don't
buy
do that.
one thing.
Yeah, you gotta stay with you now, man.
You know,
Stay with. My wife is notorious for that nonsense, but like pink. Dude, like, come on, yo. How much pink do you need in your life? I was like, you gotta give me the pink card. I was like, I gotta cut it up. So, but
you gotta get it from a store you don't even like. Like
just get a card. Just get a card that you can use anywhere. You know, and just give yourself a set amount of money that you're gonna use. Okay, I'm use this card. I know I got a secure card. They gave me $100 limit. If I go over my $100 limit, they're gonna start pulling from the money that I deposited into the card, right? So you have to put that money back too. So I'm giving myself $50. This is my limit for the week or whatever.
Yeah.
And whenever you get paid, you pay back that $50. Just always make the one thing we do with credit card, we forget it's a bill. That's a big thing. Everyone forgets that it's a bill. Mm-hmm. And everybody looks surprised when they get that with that notice in the mail. They're like, "Oh, where does this come from?" You know, you spend like $300 on stupid.
A big thing with that shit too, like when you look at the bill, like they make it look like that credit that you have, like the balance is like, ooh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
like
they word it balance because like that's what you have, but no, like that's what you could owe potentially.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people say the little trick is you pay the minimum payment plus a payment. Like you do double payments. Like if your minimum payment is $25 a month, you pay like $50 a month.
That's what that's the same thing I was talking about. Like with student loan, when you don't. If your student loan was $100 a month, no, that's $130 a month. You just give them that.
You gotta pay that extra.
You always gotta give them a little extra, so
because then all you're doing is paying interest.
Yeah.
Like my older brother did that. He went from having Jay had like 490 credit. In a year of him paying more money than what he's supposed to, he got 780. Oh. He jumped up dramatically quick.
That's what they told me, the finance manager, when I got my car. Not the first one. They told me the second one because I asked them straight up. I'm like, yo, how the fuck can I just get my shit up? Or they're like, yo, you do double payments. You do double payments and you'll be rocking because you'll be hitting that principal. Yeah, you know, so if you could do double payments, that shit helps out a lot.
Yeah, because my brother went through a Honda CR-V, a Chrysler 300C, a Chrysler 200C, and got his BMW now. All three of the other cars he had, he paid them all off within under a year. He made double and triple payment just to make sure the car's paid off. When he went to get BMW, they checked credit, it was like $780. He was like,
nice.
That paid it up kind of quick for him to buy the cars and just paying them off like that. It did it quick for him. Now he's at that point of good credit. He was like, I got great credit, but I really don't want to use it right now. I just wanted to build it up just to be able to do things I couldn't do before. Right. And I was like, it makes more better sense like that. But it took him a while to realize how to try to build his credit up too, because his both was bad. And now that he got built up to a way down to the point that it's like he did nothing that he really can't do, but he just doesn't do any of it for the simple fact that he said he better use his credit to get his house. And that's what he's working on now. So
also, one thing a lot of people forget is You need established credit, so you need like a couple different. You can't just have one credit card. A lot of people have like one credit card and they think they're gonna be living a life. A lot of times they look when you want to get a house and you want to get a car, they want to look at established credit. They want to look at that you could pay off multiple things. Because anyone can pay off one credit card, anyone can pay off two. But when you could have like 5 streams of credit and you just hitting them all and you on time, that's when they see you really, really good.
That's what it goes back to what I was saying, like getting the loan from the bank.
Exactly, that's the second thing, yeah.
They seeing that, they're like, okay, this guy, he knows, he pays on time.
And established credit, actually, they like even better than having the credit score. Like, I've had that happen to me. My credit has never been crazy high, but sometimes I had multiple streams, and they were like, "Oh, okay, like we fuck with that, we like that."
I've been there
because they're like, "Yeah, you're not making a like your credit isn't the best as long as my on time payments were always there," and they were like, "You handling a bunch of shit." So they like that shit. But not a lot of people know that. They think, oh, you just get the one credit card, and then whatever. Like, no, your score might be really good, but they might not approve you for it because they're like, oh, we don't think you can handle it.
Yeah, that's tricky too. Like,
it is, because you don't want to get yourself into that mess.
Right.
You got to be really good with it, but you're supposed to have like honestly, they say income. You should have 7 streams of income.
Yeah.
Like, that's how to be really rich. You got to have like 7 streams. You one job, you ain't gonna be the way you want to be.
Nah.
2 jobs, you ain't gonna be. You have to have like 7 different ways of money coming into you. So it's like kind of almost the same. Like, if you ever talk to the people like really, really good credit and they got shit and their interest rate is like 1, 2, it's because they got like fucking a wallet full of credit cards, but they know how to do it. Like, you have the wallet full, but you're not, you're not splurging, you barely hitting it.
Don't have a wallet full of credit cards.
Yeah, don't have a wallet full.
Don't.
Especially if you don't know. I'm saying that takes time.
About all that.
No, it takes time.
There was this guy, I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts, and he used to be going around like, I have 11 credit cards. I'm like, that's not good, dude.
11's excessive. I'm talking like, but you see a lot of those, they be having like 7, 5, 6.
Some people with a huge problem. Like, that credit limit, people really have a problem with that.
Look, I've seen people come to Home Depot with like card in the card and be swiping them all for different things. They buy swipe to the one. No. We had a guy come in and buy a generator. He pulled out American Express and swiped it. He had a cart full of things. Every soul market thing he pulled into the car, he would swipe. He just swiped every card. He swiped like 5 different cards that day to buy all the stuff that he need. And I was like, why is he doing that? One guy was like, he's been doing this for like 6 years. They was like, he owns his own company, so he pays, he uses every card. So when he gets his money back, he pays them off at the same exact time for what he used on each one of them. Okay. But he doesn't let it exceed a certain amount for each card. So the generator is like $400. The car he uses is $400. And every other car he does
that makes sense, because if each one is like $2,000, there's a certain percentage. I don't know. They say there's like a good percentage. I think it's like 30% of your limit.
Yeah, like
something like that. It's no one listen.
Credit utilization.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to use. It's like a 30% or something like that.
If you want to know how to manage your job and do your credit correctly, go to Home Depot and ask anybody coming in to buy stuff on an everyday basis and ask them. They'll tell you they've been doing it for years. They have the right plan to do it, because they're coming in like this one guy coming in. He comes in there every day, and I've been there for 2 years. There's not one day I have not seen him miss. He comes in and buys something every day because of the jobs he does. And I'm like, you always buy something. Why do you not buy nothing? He was like, my job always calls for me to have things I need. He said, so I buy over excessive things. So when I come back again, I can just buy more of it. He said, but I get like, I come and buy instead of pack of nails, I come buy a case of nails. I come by, instead of 1 nail gun, I get 6 nail guns. He said, I use them all over the place. So when it comes back for me time to pay that back, I pay all that back after my job is done, one straight payment, and then go on to the next job with the same thing. He said, I've been doing it for a long time. He said, my credit is actually really good to the point that now he's like, there's nothing that he really can't do. Right. But he just uses his cards to basically keep running his business, to keep paying all the cards back and forth. So that's all his cards are used for. He's like, I got a personal card, I just use it for my family. But these cards are basically used for work purposes only, because I can pay those back as soon as the job is done.
Yeah.
I was like, that makes perfect sense. Like, I never understood why guys coming in and be like buying a pallet of like concrete and spending like $2,000, and then show up the next day and spending $1,000 again. I'm like, how are you spending this much money? Is this like who giving this money to do this stuff? Some people don't even get paid as much to do this on a normal day, and they be like, well, such and such and such and such. And I'm sitting there like, I think I got the right job. I learned a lot more than I do here than I did in school.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of sad.
Nah, those type of jobs, you be learning some shit.
Yeah, especially from construction workers. I learned a lot. Like,
yeah, my dad's a constructor. He lives in Home Depot. He buys them all the time. Which one you work at?
One in Total Wild 46.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my dad's always in Lodi, and he's actually very angry at his credit card bill right now from Home Depot.
That's funny.
Yeah, Home Depot. Shout out to them. Maybe you guys will sponsor the podcast, all right? Right?
Sponsor all of our podcasts.
Exactly. Sponsor the podcast. We'll shout you guys out. Wear a uniform.
Look, first of all, when I got my uniform shirt at the house, I got like 6 of them. I wear them.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I wear his other one.
I ain't go to work today, but I still work my job every day when I wake up, when I go to sleep.
Yeah. I give the dog one. Come on now, Home Depot. Come on. Dora's just chilling. Look, she just wanted to be on the podcast. She just wanted to chill. Mind her own damn business. But yeah, that's for credit. What else? I think that's about it. Just pay your shit.
Yeah, like especially if you go
Pay
to
your
school.
shit. Pay your shit on time.
And
Be
that
consistent.
shit is majorly important too.
Yeah.
Especially now, like 2017, going 2018, it's the most important thing ever. Especially what did I read it? I read something that eventually soon, for you to get an apartment, or something, they will start looking towards your credit.
Yeah, some places still do that.
No, they will probably be a lot more places doing it.
Yeah.
And it's going, like, a lot of people don't realize if that started happening a lot more, if you don't have no credit established, you're going to be in some places you really don't want to be in.
So what you're saying is, when my daughter grows up, I can't kick her out of my house if she ain't got no credit.
One thing she said, I thought that was wild. She said jobs.
Yeah, jobs be looking at your credit.
Yeah.
What jobs?
Banking,
corporate jobs. They want to make sure you're not doing anything.
And
here's the belief: if your credit's bad, they believe that it's more likely that you'll do a criminal act. Especially I know that sounds insane, but that's one of the
research shows.
I don't know. I think that's such bullshit. Like to me that's mad discrimination. Like,
Hey, it is.
I can understand the bank one. Like, you would check my credit, because you know if I got like a 450 credit, I work at the bank. If I got to keep going to the vault, something listed there once in a blue moon. I'm not gonna take a lot. I'm gonna take enough to pay all these bills. I might get fired, but at least my credit be good while I'm in jail.
I don't know. I'm not rolling with that because man, y'all got cameras. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, that camera don't mean nothing.
Like, I don't know. I think you could be your credit could be like a negative 500. And I think you could still be like a fucking financial advisor.
Yeah, your credit's negative 500. I need to find out what the hell was you doing wrong.
Financial.
I know what you're saying.
I'm just talking shit.
You're saying like negative 500. Jesus Lord.
Jesus.
Like your shit could be bad. Like Credit Karma just crashes when you just log in and put the fucking, you know, like. But
they don't even give you a score at that point.
Stop symbol in the middle of it, like stop playing.
They give you a sandwich to log you out.
It's gonna give you a meme.
Boy, if you don't get out of here. Oh.
Yeah, right. With that face, like yeah.
Jordan meme.
That's the best one. I see. If I ever go on my credit and see that, I'm just going to go ahead and be like, all right, bro, I see you on the other side.
Robert Williams.
Now, the last thing with credit is I think you can rebuild. You can fix your credit. Like if you're fucked, you know, and if you're like listening to this right now and you're like, damn, yo.
Yeah, that's the best thing about credit. You gotta remember it's never over. Like you can always come back.
Yeah, they come, even after bankruptcy. Like I've been hearing stories, people saying after bankruptcy, you know, they got their shit back. Like a couple years, it takes time.
No, you can build your credit on while you're
on bankruptcy. That's all I heard.
You just gotta get a good enough credit line that they ignore your bankruptcy.
Yeah.
It's not a big problem.
And like you said, consistency.
Yeah.
That's big.
So even if you're listening to this right now and you're like, oh, y'all fucked me the whole night up. Y'all just told me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I just want to know what they
It's okay.
It is. You know what I mean?
Just don't have 11 credit cards and have a $10 an hour job. It's not going to work.
Yeah, exactly. It ain't gonna be rolling. But whatever it is, you can fix it. You just got to be paying everything. You got to make that shit like a part-time job, like fixing your fucking credit. Because you're going to need that shit too when you least expect it.
Oh, word. You have no idea.
And we getting older, you know, like you want a house soon.
It's just getting real.
You want shit, yeah, like fuck the student loans, or like you're going to want student wanting shit, you know?
I want shit now.
That's what I'm saying.
It's be forever.
Yeah. And also like, yo, people get it fucked up. Like, yo, you need some really good credit so you're not paying interest. Because even 7% interest is a crazy amount. Like you be thinking, oh, 5, whatever, that's cool. No, that just still adds the fuck up.
7% of 1,000. Still like what, 700? I'm tripping.
I'm not gonna math.
You are.
Man.
Boy. You just messed my whole map. I was trying to do my head. You said 7.
It's the 7th. It's the.
But either way, like I'm talking like on a car, on a house, that bigger items.
on a house. Like,
like 7.
You
like
get fucked.
Exactly. So you really do need. You need your shit to be like fucking.
He's still thinking.
I hate being that guy. I'm just like, I will stay on a problem for a minute. Like, yo.
He does this on our podcast.
Carry the one.
I'm like, yo, take over for a second.
And then at the end, be like, yo.
Calculator with you.
Like, you understand, he does a lot when we did our podcast.
A lot.
When we got podcast that Sunday, we talked about how many women was on the world, and like in the world, you pulled out in Google and found the number, and then you got ready to do the math with how many percentage was women, and you was like, I'm gonna come back to that. We're gonna leave that alone. We gotta keep going. You're gonna be on the rest of the show till you figure it out. You do that, bro.
I got it when we got off the show, though.
You did. You're a man, because I don't feel like there's a lot of women out there.
It's a lot of women.
That's a lot of women.
Yo, shout out to everyone that was watching on the live. Y'all real. Give us a review if you can.
Definitely.
All right.
Check these guys out.
Let them know.
Yeah.
Let them know how I'm a cuddle ninja. You know, I cuddle to death. Okay.
Hey. Yeah, no, you guys want to let them know where they can find your show?
We are the Real Shit Talkers. Right now we're mostly doing videos on YouTube. YouTube us at the Real Shit Talkers. We also have an Instagram and Facebook that says the Real Shit Talkers. So just follow us, man. Give us some love. Show us a little bit of love. Show you love back. And also on our show, if you want to decide you want to chime in on any of the topics while we're live, we will read your conversation live on the air and talk back and forth with you. You know?
Word.
Yeah, he will.
But if you say something dumb, I will ignore you.
Oh, I know the ones I...
You got to see the ones where they get like the people promoting their stuff in the middle of the chat, like, yo, check out our music, blah, blah. I'll be like, yeah.
We had that once and we played it and the shit was actually hard.
It was hard?
You gotta tell you, bro, you think it's a jam.
No, it was
I'm a blessed one person.
No, that's what I did. I was like, fuck it, I'll do. Or no, I don't know if it was the live. I think he just randomly hit me. And then I did it the next day, and that shit was actually fucking good. And I was surprised, because I'm a real hip-hop head, and I'm like really picky with my rap. And I was like, yo, you got bars. Holy fuck.
I was ready to rip you.
Yes. Damn it. Or then even like recently, like my one boy, he sent me the song and shit, and I knew he could rap. And then the hook was just like really bad. Sorry. But then he started rapping. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, wait.
Oh, that's good. At least the bars woke you up.
Nah, yeah, you know, these hooks nowadays, we're gonna do the rap podcast next.
I don't trust him when it comes to music, so.
She likes fucking Drake's her favorite artist.
Drake's your favorite artist?
No, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm talking like real rap, like
which Drake? We talk about Drake now, or we talk about Drake right after Degrassi?
After Degrassi.
Right after Degrassi?
I mean, he with his rap, it's a lot better now.
Yeah, he's a
different person.
He's a pop star now.
Different person.
I guess.
I don't know. See, when I talk rap, I'm talking like Lloyd Banks, Jadakiss, Eminem,
yeah, you like
Joe Budden,
flow, melody,
DMX.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
Yeah, but
you see what I'm saying? So that's real rap. That's
Drake.
Rap is rap. Hip hop is hip hop.
Is Drake hip hop?
I don't know.
He falls in like two different.
He's like pop.
He's like between pop and hip hop, because he'll be rapping one day and all of a sudden he'll do an album and he sounds Jamaican on it, and I do another one, he'll pop. You know, I don't understand. Like, he changes in between his albums.
So I can't call him a rapper. You can't put him in that rap. Like, what do you?
He has to be pop then.
Yeah, he's a pop.
Damn, they said pop.
No, he is though.
That's like Michael Jackson was never R&B.
Nicki Minaj is pop. They don't consider rap. They consider pop.
They consider her pop now. She falls into the pop genre.
Yeah, you should.
She consider rap. She consider a rap artist in the community, but when it comes to her music everywhere, it's considered pop. It's literally in the pop aisle of pop music. It's not with the rap music.
Damn.
Because everybody listens to it. It's like not fit to one genre of people.
And the genre, like she's not like her album was all pink. Like it was a pink cover. Like it's pop.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. K-pop, I'm just saying.
Might as well be Koreans in the front, huh?
Don't get wrong K-pop. Because K-pop, for some reason, they jump popping more than them.
Time out, relax.
Yeah, that big Kurt album was fire though.
K-pop is.
But all right, y'all.
I doubt it.
You gotta watch it.
You gotta listen to the Big Kurt album. That shit was hard.
I bet.
All right, y'all. But other than that, if y'all have any other questions about credit, hit us up. Let us know. Even if we don't know the answers, like I said, I usually help you guys out. I look it up for you, and we fucking
or
work
if we
on it
miss
together.
something and you guys have good advice, to help everybody else out, let us know.
We also do every Wednesday the Wings and Visions. All right. So I don't know.
Well, you know we're busy on Wednesdays.
No, hold on. Depends on what this is. I might
get some wings.
Tell them, Joe.
All right, now the Wings and Visions. What I do is over at the Applebee's in Garfield. I make you a free vision board, a free game plan, and just kind of go over some goals.
Nice.
Like short-term goals, long-term goals. I buy you a free appetizer and a free drink, and everything's free. Like you say, make you a free vision board. Like I have a vision board on my shit. Sorry, live. Like, you know,
nice.
Like basically all the shit you're trying to accomplish, you know, businesses, whatever, your family, the ones you love, you know, shit like just to help you create it. I mean, obviously, like it's your own shit at the end of the day. But I feel like sometimes you need someone to help you pull the information and put it all out. And I'm not no one perfect, but guess what? Sometimes, like I said, you just need that extra person.
Yeah, unbiased opinion.
Yeah, unbiased help, unbiased opinion, just to get you set up with your goals. Same thing with the credit. Like if you have your credit shot, come to the Wings and Visions. You know, we'll sit down, go over your finances, and we'll just try to make it happen.
We'll put a picture of Credit Karma right on your screen.
Yeah.
So you wake up, that's all you think about.
No, that's how I had that shit on my vision board. I have a little Credit Karma. It reminds me every time.
I got mine on my phone, so.
Oh, okay. The actual Credit Karma, right?
The actual Credit Karma.
Yeah. Or
they let me know. They send me.
Yeah, they send you the shit, right?
God.
But I like that because it's like you always looking at your phone every second. You're always looking at the screen, so it's like it just always reminds you. It's like a smack in the face.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we got that. We got the Wings and Visions. Other than that, check us out. Right now, if you're listening to us, you're not going to know if you're on iTunes, but our iTunes is fucking up. iTunes is fucking... Well, maybe if you're watching the YouTube or if you're watching us live, iTunes is fucking up and Google Play is fucking up. So right now, we're on YouTube and SoundCloud. So anyone that follows us only on iTunes and doesn't follow our social media because I put notes out there, y'all have no idea what's going on. Y'all think we just died. And I'm just saying, like, how would they know? They have no fucking idea. I can't get it to fucking work. Technical difficulties. But, also, the thing we do at the end of our show is something you guys want to shout out. Anything, basically like a restaurant you've been to that you thought was dope, a fucking rapper, a fucking anything.
Shout out my kitchen when I made the nice salmon.
Hey.
You're trying to do the wrong thing. You're trying to think up the street.
No.
Your job.
My job? Oh. Shout out to Rising Sun Academy, where I work, and is also a sponsor of our podcast, where you do mixed martial arts, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai. We do it all. I'm also a fighter from Rising Sun, so I could test as one of the best MMA? Schools in New Jersey. Yeah. MMA.
Okay. My boy does MMA.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris Slaggy. Shout out to Chris Slaggy. I was actually wearing my Team Slaggy t-shirt the other day. I don't know, Chris. Are you getting back in the ring or what, man? You teased. You put a little picture up there.
What's his weight class?
He's light, man. He doesn't eat for like 4 months.
Yeah, man. You can't roll. You can't roll.
Nah, he's definitely not. He's
eat for 4 months.
I don't know, Chris. Don't kill me, but I'm thinking like 160, 150.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he's definitely not getting there. I go down like 185.
I don't know, man. But now he's doing his thing there. He's teaching and shit now too. He's over at UFC in Hoboken.
Hoboken? Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Hoboken UFC. So yeah, man, Chris, I see you doing your thing. I know you're teaching and shit, so I'm just fucking around. But it would be really, really dope to see you back in there. And you want to shout out?
Speaking My Radio, where we do our podcast at. There are more than one podcast we do over there. We do Villainy Games. That's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Basically, they do video game plays, fighting tournaments. Matter of fact, I think tomorrow we have a Tekken 7 tournament. It's a cash prize of $100 for first place, $80 for second, and $40 for third.
Come down, guys ain't got nothing to do.
I'm gonna get my ass beat in Tekken.
Hey, look, I'm telling you now, I like Tekken, but we have a friend that make the empanadas, and she put her heart and everything into them, and they be selling out like that.
You just come for the empanadas.
So I show the empanadas and alcohol, and I'd be like, yeah, everybody win. I don't care who wins, as long as I eat. We also have the OTR, Over the Top Rope, Based Out Lesson podcast. You see me, him, and 3 other guests, hosts, whatever you want to call them, whenever they dare, mindset-wise. The Duke, the Beautiful Anna, Dark Messiah. Basically, we talk about wrestling, WWE, Impact, indie wrestling. We go to indie shows. We have met like Drew Galloway. We have met Cody Rhodes. We have met...
me and Cody are cool.
We met Matt Cross. We meet a lot of legend Hardcore Holly. We met a lot of them guys. They do drops for us. They basically talk to us.
Nice.
We're basically deep in the independent scene to the point that independent wrestlers reach out to us to speak their mind about other wrestlers.
That's word.
So basically, we're like their backstage promos without having to be there.
Okay.
That's fucking awesome.
Like you said, we have us on Sunday mornings. It's 11-ish. I gotta keep saying that over and over because we will be in the chat room at like 10:59 typing, waiting for the show to start, and we don't even be there until like 11:20.
I was like, and they always go, where you guys were? You know, we said 11-ish. And I always put ish in capital letters, ish.
That's catchy too. Catchy.
Yeah, they're
catchy.
Yeah.
We're 8:30-ish.
Messed up.
And also the Darken Hour. Now, the Darken Hour is a podcast that basically does comic books, graphic novels, superheroes, and TV shows. That's all they basically talk about. And they used to be only on Facebook Live, and they didn't get many views. They jumped on YouTube, and people just been following them out of the woodworks. They are Sunday nights at 8, and when I say they get in detail, like when they go watch a movie, they break down the movie for you without giving you spoilers, and they give you their honest opinions of how good the movie is or how bad. Yeah. Because when they did Pirating the Movies, they said what I said before I seen it. It was horrible, but they still gave it a biased opinion on how the movie was, but it was like it was still bad at the end. But like I said, they're Sunday nights at 8. Basically, we're a whole podcast unit. We all work together. We all support each other. We all each other podcasts. We basically try to make all each other grow at the same time.
I like that.
And we're also reaching out to anyone else who want to do other podcasts. We have people reaching out that want to do certain things. We have I got Marv. He does all our technical work, our videos, even our interest videos. If you look at ours is a logo with the fire builder background. He did that from scratch in like 30 minutes before our show started. So
I have to check out his work.
Yeah, he's really good.
He actually posted one. If you I give Instagram in a minute and let you see the other one he did with some woman that does traveling. It took him like 4 days to do it. If you look at it, you would think it was a TV commercial. How detailed he went into that one. So he does a lot of special work. Duke is our guy that runs the podcast. He's basically the brain of the operation. Basically, if you come in here with an idea of podcast, he'll sit down with you and he show you how everything works. And basically, he goes, whatever you want to do at this point is your business. You get your views, you get your followers, but we're here to help you for the long run. Okay. That's how we got started. I started off at OTR doing podcast wrestling. I brought him on. I brought my boy on. We was up there for a while. He liked both of us. He was like, our chemistry together on a mic is crazy because like we just don't have no filter. We hardly give a shit. So we just say whatever we say. Yeah, the real shit. That's how you gotta do it. When we did our podcast, they jumped on our show and they was like, "Yo, we just love your show because." Basically, like you just take one topic and you just run with it for like an hour, 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's how kind of our show works. We take a topic and we let the conversation go wherever it wants to go. If it wants to go left or right, we're just gonna go with it.
Let me tell you the secret. It's not a secret. We don't come up with a topic of our show until an hour before the show starts.
You know what's funny is kind of our show. I don't really look at it because actually, you know what? For the first a lot of episodes. I didn't even tell her because we also have one more other co-host. He's not here today. Yeah. But I wouldn't even tell y'all like. No.
Did I tell you that in the car?
I wouldn't say.
I told you that in the car too. Yeah. I was like, you know, I don't want to tell you at the beginning of the week, and then you have thought out things. Yeah, because I wait till we get there and be like, "This is what we're talking about today." So now you just got
it. But then it wasn't fair. So I would like get on his ass. I'm like, yo, you had all this time to fucking articulate your fucking opinion, and then all of a sudden we got to sound like we know what the fuck we talking about. So that's what
but, I mean, it's on and off though. It's on and off though, because sometimes
we can't fully say that we don't try to putting something in like 2 days or so. We're
talking about stuff, but then we get busy with our families and work, and then we'll start talking again, and then where we were talking before, it got pushed to the back burner for something that we were talking about right then and there, and then Sunday will come, and I'll be like.
No, this is what happens. This is what happens. He comes to my house like Friday or Saturday, and we're like, "Oh, we're coming here. We're doing business. We're gonna talk." We're like, "All right," and then we just end up laughing. And then Sunday comes, like, "God, we forgot."
We was just like 4.5 hours sitting there drinking, smoking hookah, and on the laptop,
laughing our face off, and he just didn't do nothing.
But like I said, we come up with good shows. Like I said, we done one with cheating girlfriends. We did one with people that have side pieces. We did, like I said, we did one with just no bitch ass men out there. Yeah. We done the Halloween, the October ones for me was the best one for me because basically I did talk about everything I like. I like horror. I like all that type of stuff.
Horror, serial killer.
I'm a person to like people watch TV. I sit there and watch documentaries for days on there with no problem.
That's pretty dope.
Oh, I love documentaries.
So when it comes down to stuff like that, I know the best knowledge of it. So October was my month, and I just ran with it and everything.
I just told him this is exactly what happened. I was like, so it's October. Shit show.
Oh, you already know.
I just do shit show.
But a lot of ideas basically come from me and him, or we basically be like listen to something, watch something. We hear something that we like, we want to chime about it, and we be like, that sounds kind of stupid. We could probably do better. And we just go there to show. But like I do a lot of the photos for our podcast, a lot of the graphic work. It's really quick because I don't want to pay super detailed time in it because like who really gonna look at it as much? When you start the video, you don't see it no more.
Oh yeah, they do a first cover.
Yeah, so
marketing's all this.
Yeah, he does all the marketing, and basically, like I said, this is something that me and him been doing. We've been friends for almost 14 years. Like me and him and my wife been knowing each other for about 14 years.
That's dope.
Me and him, we talk in a certain way now to the point that if you was to hear us talk, you'd be like, yo, something's wrong with them two.
It really is.
Y'all family at the end of the day.
Yeah, it is.
That's how it is.
We have that brother chemistry, so it's just.
Yeah.
I've known her for a minute now. Talking about it's 10 years actually this year.
Yeah.
And then my other boy, my boy Walt, that does this podcast too. So I've known him. Well, actually, I know him for like 19 years.
Yeah, like
19, almost 20 years. Me and Walt know each other.
the guy that we got on our podcast, Junior, he wasn't around for that month because he had family issues and stuff. So I actually had people standing in back and forth for him, and found one guy on Facebook say he wanted to join our podcast. He joined, and people thought that I knew this dude for like 8 years. I was like, I just met him today.
Oh wow!
So he just fits in with us so perfectly.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. Shout out to Junebug.
Hey, shout out to you. But I live. We're gonna get off the live. We're gonna close this out. What do you want to shout out for today?
I want to shout us out.
Word. I like your
Great.
style.
It's hoodie season. It's getting cold out here. Tomorrow is gonna be fucking cold. Recording today, Thursday, Friday. It's fucking bitch.
Yeah, y'all gonna hear this on Monday.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, this is my weather.
It's gonna be
Nah.
Shit.
This is my weather. I like the cold.
Nah.
Sometimes you can't find me. Sometimes I'm in the house with the AC blasting.
Oh,
I'm
with the
outside.
AC?
I was AC all year round.
No, he ain't lying. He's serious.
Y'all, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm on the verge. Damn, who's that?
I do that a lot. I'm hot all the time, so like
That's all good.
Like, whoa.
that's how you get sidetracked. You be like, I'm supposed to close this out, wasn't it?
Yeah, like, hey, who is that? Oh my bad, we on camera too. I'm not talking to
I'm
nobody.
like,
But yeah,
you
cop
get that
our cop our hoodies at therapy.adobe.com. We got a bunch of shit there. If you're like him and you don't get cold, there's t-shirts there.
And
There's tank tops, yeah.
I
Jinx.
don't get cold.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna second that, yo. Check out our shit out. Also subscribe if you can to the YouTube because we're gonna start doing a lot more video content. Also because Apple and Google Play are fucking me over, so I'm just gonna go heavy on YouTube.
It's weird because we were talking about trying to get that started.
Yeah,
And we were here trying to get on
YouTube
Apple
are
and
being.
Google Play and
Oh god, they're being a-holes.
You gonna try to get the Google Play in the iTunes?
yeah, we were gonna try to.
Well, I'll let you know what happened after this.
Yeah, that's how people
we're gonna
say.
try to because YouTube, their algorithm, and they're changing their rules. We do a lot of cursing.
Oh,
they
wait,
monetize videos for too much cursing, so a lot of people that I watch and do cursing started bleeping out certain words they say a lot, and I'm like, wait,
just
why are they
doesn't look
doing
good.
this?
Yeah,
Like,
and plus since we do ours live, we're not gonna be able to go in and like
Edit
fix
shit.
edit all that stuff.
I curse way too much too.
yeah, like you gotta think about it, like I said, the podcast we had was called "There's No Bitch Ass Men Out There." It was in the description. They disabled our chat. We couldn't even type in our chat. We had to change the bitch and ass word to just the ass part, just so our chat to be working here. Without it, they disabled it. But
good to
any of the
know.
bit we had known before then, if I put it in there, they would just type. All of a sudden, Sunday they just disabled it. So now they changed their thing. They constantly keep changing it over and over.
Yeah, they are really funny with that. But either way, follow us on YouTube, subscribe, and other than that, y'all, we out.
We out.
We out.
Peace.
Hey.